assignment was the pilot for Night Gallery. It was a trilogy, and I was going to direct the second middle segment with Joan Crawford being the star. And I remember going over to Joan's house, and she just assumed that Universal had hired a substantial, professional, veteran director to direct her, someone of her stature. She assumed they were going to match someone like I don't know, George Cukor, for instance. I think she expected someone like Cukor to take over the reins and direct her. And the next day, I understand, she called the tower at Universal, and she said in a very nice way, she said, "I think he's going to be great, but don't you have anybody in their 70s or 80s?" And they had nobody working on the lot in the 70s or 80s, and she had to accept me. And I remember, more than anything else, the first day of shooting, the crew had a very antagonistic reaction to my involvement as the director of the show. Because in those days, we're talking about 1969, the crews, the average age was 50, 55, and 60, and these crew members had worked with all the great directors. They worked with Capper and Sturges, they worked with Hawks and Ford, they worked with C.B. DeMille. And I remember Joan giving a speech and standing up and saying, "I have great respect for this director. I've worked with him before, A Small White Lie, and I want you to treat him as well as you would treat me. We're all in it. We're all professionals." And I'll never forget that speech he gave to the whole crew. And from that moment on, not only did the crew treat me better, but Joan treated me like I've been directing for 50 years.